A beautiful morning to you out there, esteemed listeners. You are very much welcome to Carnival Radio Breakfast Show this beautiful Friday morning. And this is newspaper review on Carnival Radio Enjoyment Unlimited station. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. We begin the newspaper review with the headline in the newspaper. Petrol price has rendered 17,000 naira minimum wage useless, says NLC. NAFDAC destroyed 43 billion naira substandard products in Oyo State. Edopo, military mans, state boundaries. EFCC goes after vote buyers. How Yaya Bello escaped EFCC arrest, says operatives. Contracts termination. Construction unions accuse Umai of professional breaches. Now the news in full. Petrol price has rendered 70,000 naira minimum wage useless, says NLC. The Nigerian Labour Congress said it will meet with the federal government on how workers could survive the recent hike in the pump price of petrol. According to the Labour movement, the current price of petrol has eroded the gains of the yet to be implemented 70,000 naira minimum wage. President of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, who disclosed this at an opening ceremony of the 2-day workshop or minimum wage implementation workshop, Southern Zone, with the team strategies for effective implementation of the 2024 National Minimum Wage Act in Lagos, insisted that organized labor was deceived by President Bola Tinubu into accepting 70,000 naira minimum wage to forestall petrol price increase. He advised the government to address the excruciating hungers, poverty, frustration of Nigerians before things go out of hand, lamenting that Nigerians were really suffering. While giving insight into the conversation with President Tinubu before the 70,000 minimum wage was agreed, the NLC president lamented that Nigerians appear to have started adjusting to the situation on ground because the government had been distracting the organized labor. For more details on the news, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. Petrol price has rendered 70,000 minimum wage useless, says NLC. NAFDAC destroys 43 billion naira substandard products in Oyo State. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, conducted a significant operation in Ibadan, Oyo State capital, destroying substandard products including counterfeit drugs and medical devices valued at 43 billion naira. The destruction was carried out at the Moneyard dump site in Akinyele local government area of Oyo State, with representatives from security agencies and Oyo State government in attendance. The seized items include aphrodisiacs, sex-enhanced drug, over-the-counter medications, and prescriptions-only drug. Speaking during the event, NAFDAC Director General Professor Christiana Mojishola Adeyeye, represented by the Director of Investigation and Enforcement, Saba Muhammad, stated that the products were voluntarily surrendered to the agency by complaint companies, non-governmental organizations, and trade union. Professor Adeyeye said over 30 different products were seized in total. The agency has been actively gathering intelligence on illegal warehouse, sales and distribution of narcotic by pharmaceutical vendors in Lagos and other states. For more details on the news, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. NAFDAC destroy 43 billion naira substandard products in Oyo State. Edo poll, military man's state boundaries. EFCC goes after food buyers. There was heavy presence of soldiers on the borders of Edo State with Kogi, Delta, Ondo, and Anambra States ahead of the Saturday governorship election in the South States. In addition, about 100 operatives of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission had also been deployed in the state to forestall incidents of vote buying during the poll. A total of 17 political parties will be participating in the election, with all Progressive Congress candidates Senator Monday Okpobolo Aswei Godalo of the PDP and Olumide Akwata of the Labour Party leading contender in the election. Detachment of soldier and policemen were also observed along Akpakpava Road, Ring Road, Sapele Road, Bypass, Ratsmont Park, Bini Agbo Road, and Oregbeni, a known dark spots in the city. However, residents went about their businesses as the deployment did not dampen commercial activities at Oba Market, Lagos Road, Mission Road, Forestry, and Sakobana Road. The Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of contingent for the election, Frank Umba, said the deployment of the military personnel to the state was meant to ensure each free poll in the coming election. Speaking in an interview with the newsman, spokesman Dele Oyewale said the Port Harcourt Zona Director Adebayo Adeniyi will lead the anti-graft agency team in the state. He said 100 EFCC operatives were deployed to monitor the election. Port Harcourt Zona Director of the EFCC Adebayo Adeniyi will lead the team. In readiness for the exercise, the Independent National Electoral Commission commenced the deployment of more than 5,000 bimodal voters accreditation system and other sensitive material for the election. The electoral body distributed sensitive materials to the 18 local government area of the state and the premises of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Akpafaba Junction, Ring Road in Benin City. The hired vehicles that conveyed the material to various locations were stationed beside the CBN, coming in and out after order to load the materials. The electoral officers and police were also on hand to accompany the materials to various destinations. The area was closed to commercial activities as the road were cordoned off. The state resident electoral commissioner Onoha Anubo supervised the distribution of the material along with the INEC commissioner in the state. Speaking with journalists, he said, and I quote, "We are here at the Central Bank to send sensitive materials to various local governments. Before that, we signed the material, took the political party and the security agency to observe. To the glory of God, all of them have seen the sensitive materials and we have sent them to various local governments in the state." For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Punch newspaper. Edo poll, military man state boundaries. EFCC goes after vote buyers. How Yaya Bello escaped EFCC arrest. Operative. Former Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello reportedly evaded arrest by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Wednesday with the assistance of his successor, Governor Usman Ododo. The EFCC had laid siege to the Kogi State Government Lodge in Abuja in an attempt to apprehend Bello, who is wanted over alleged 80.2 billion naira fraud case. Despite the operation, Ododo allegedly helped Bello avoid arrest, leveraging the immunity he enjoyed as a sitting governor. The incident followed a similar attempt in April, where Ododo reportedly facilitated Bello escape from EFCC operative during another raid in Abuja. On Wednesday, after a visit by Bello and Ododo to the EFCC headquarters, the commission denied having Bello in custody. EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale stated that Bello was not detained, despite claim by Bello media team that he had visited the agency. EFCC officials indicated that Ododo actions prevented them from arresting Bello, stating that his governorship immunity hindered the operative from taking further action. Speaking on what transpired on Wednesday, EFCC officials said Ododo helped Bello to escape again, just like in April. One of the officials said Yaya Bello has not been arrested. The Kogi State governor prevented operative from doing their work yesterday, just like he did the other time. He took him away and our men could not do anything because of the immunity he is enjoying. Effort to get the EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale proved abortive as calls and messages to him on the matter were not answered. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Punch newspaper. How Yaya Bello escaped EFCC arrest, says operatives. Contract termination. Construction unions accuse Umahi of professional breaches. The Federation of Construction Industry yesterday expressed concern over alleged inconsistent policy of the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, urging him to stop bringing politics into the profession. The call was made by FOCI President Chief Vincent Barra at the 68th Annual General Meeting of the Construction Workers Union in Abuja. Barra argued that the imposition of contract price and random termination of projects by the ministry due to lack of funding were breaches of contract standard condition. He also raised alarm that Umahi policy reversals since coming into office were forcing many employers to retrench their workers. The National President of Construction and Civil Engineering Senior Staff Association, Ayodeji Adeyemo, also expressed his frustration. Adeyemo said many engineers were becoming worried and wanted to know why the minister had suddenly become inaccessible to stakeholders in the construction industry. He said, "We have made several efforts to seek audience with the minister and written so many letters. He has not replied to any of them, and this is 1 month after, and I can tell you that Umahi is still not accessible. We need him to address the issue of employer sacking our members." The president of the National Union of Civil Engineering, Furniture and Woodworkers, Stephen Okoro, also shared his sentiment. Okoro expressed regret that years after contractors and engineers have invested heavily in some major roads, a minister like Umahi could be asking them to revert to the use of concrete. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Punch newspaper. Construction contract terminations. Construction unions accuse Umahi of professional breaches. Before we bring the newspaper review to a close, these are the headlines again. Petrol price has rendered 70,000 naira minimum wage useless, says NLC. NAFDAC destroy 43 billion naira substandard products in Oyo State. Edopo military mans state boundaries. EFCC goes after vote buyers. How Yaya Bello escaped EFCC arrest, says operative. Contract termination. Construction union accuse Umahi of professional breaches. And that ends the newspaper review on Carnival Radio. Thank you so much for listening. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Continue to enjoy the rest of your morning.